This is a 1956 NSU Lambretta scooter. That makes it unusual because it was a collaboration between NSU of Germany and Lambretta of Italy. It was built in NSU's factory, though, under license from NSU. It's an all-original survivor from 1956. It's got the original everything on it. It's just the way the old gentleman and his wife wrote it. And in fact, on the front fender is all the various badges of the various mountain passes they went through on all their trips through Italy and Switzerland and Germany. And you can just imagine the two of them on here and going up these mountain passes and up huge mountains and over the top and at great heights. And this little 148cc two-stroke would have done it in style. It was a 3-speed, and the 3-speed moved from the handlebar on the left-hand side. So you would pull in the clutch and then turn the twist grip to select another gear. It was an electric start, came with lots of special stuff on it. It had a place to hang your handbag or any other little item here on from below the handlebars. It came with a clock, which is a nice little item on it. Rear view mirror, 2 separate seats, nice white sprung seats that were for the man and his passenger, and it also came with a spare tire that you can see on the rear with its period cover around it. We've installed a nice little box on the back here because that's our picnic box, and when you go down the highway with the picnic box, it looks pretty nice. You open it up, you see it's stuck your wine in there, you can put your loaf of bread in there and have all your stuff for a picnic. These are hugely popular motor scooters and quite collectible in today's world, especially with the resurgence of scooter sales. A lot of people look for these early 50s and 60s scooters and collect them. The paint and everything is original on this. It even has the matching green rubber covers over the levers. There's 2 access panels on either side of the engine so that you can open it up and get into the working internals. These had a great rear suspension in that the engine hooked directly to the swing arm and drove the rear wheel, but at the same time it was able to spring up and down and give you a full suspension. My wife and I have ridden this scooter and we've had it up to 80 kilometers an hour, and you're really pressing it at 80 kilometers an hour. It'll probably go faster than that, but in today's world on the original tires, I don't think I'd wanna.
Lambretta was a line of motor scooters originally manufactured in Milan, Italy by Innocenti, but was also manufactured under license by SIT in France, NSU in Germany, Cervetta in Spain, API in India, Pasco in Brazil, Autica in Colombia, and Lambretta in Argentina. In 1922, Ferdinando Innocenti built a steel tubing factory in Rome. He took the business to Milan in 1931, where he built a larger facility which produced seamless steel tubing and employed about 6,000 people. During World War II, the factory was heavily bombed and destroyed. The main idea of the design for Lambretta dates back to pre-war Cushman scooters. They were built in Nebraska, USA, and were seen in large numbers in Italy during World War II. Aeronautical engineer Corradino Dascanio was given the job by Innocenti of designing a simple, robust, and affordable scooter. It had to be easy to drive for both men and women, carry a passenger, and not get the driver's clothes dirty. Ironically, Dascanio hated motorcycles. In spite of this, he came up with a revolutionary vehicle. It was built on a spar frame with a handlebar gear change and the engine mounted directly onto the rear wheel. The front protection shield kept the rider clean and dry in comparison to the open front end on motorcycles. The pass-through leg area was designed for women. Wearing dresses and skirts made riding a motorcycle a challenge. The front fork, like an aircraft's landing gear, allowed for easy wheel changing. The internal mesh transmission eliminated the standard motorcycle chain, thereby eliminating a constant source of oil and dirt. The two men had a falling out over frame design, and in 1946, Descanio took his design to Enrico Piaggio, who produced the Vespa. Taking a year longer to produce than the Vespa, the 1947 Lambretta featured a rear pillion seat or optional storage compartment. SIL of India acquired the entire manufacturing rights of the last Innocenti Lambretta model, the GP150, in 1972. The company stopped producing motor scooters in 1998.